Hey guys, welcome back to Struggleville YouTube channel. For this video, I have some amazing new tool deals to share with you. Now we have Acme, we have Home Depot, and then we have mostly Amazon. Tons of amazing Amazon deals. I'm sitting here looking at all the tabs I could open on this browser, and I can't believe my computer's not crashing with all these deals that I'm going to share with you guys. The Amazon deals are all going to be linked in the description down below. The Acme deal will be popping up on the screen here in about 4 seconds, and then the Home Depot deals, I will have timestamps coming up when we talk about those. So this Acme Tools deal is not totally about the rotary hammer that you're actually looking at. It's a more wide-ranging deal about the free 5 amp hour battery. But it's not just any 5 amp hour battery. We're talking about the latest and greatest Power Stack 5 amp hour battery. So with the Power Stacks, we have the OG 1.7 amp hour, and then we have the newer 5 amp hour battery. And for years, I've told you guys the 5 amp hour battery is my favorite. It's that middle porridge. It gives you the power and the run time without too much extra weight, because if you're just using a little drill or impact driver, you're not going to put a 12 amp hour battery on that. It'll last all day, but your forearms won't lift it up and down and everything all day. So we don't want those big ass batteries, but that 5 amp hour works perfectly. You can use that on that drill, or you can use it on your circular saw. You can use it on the miter saw, whatever you have. I love a 5 amp hour battery, so now we get all the benefits, the extra power, runtime, and all that jazz that they claim with the Power Stack battery. So we're getting a free Power Stack with a variety of different tools. So I picked out this D-handle rotary hammer, but if we go to right here, this link guy right here, and then we go to this link guy right here, we can see the full list of items that come with this. I always like to price or to sort from low to high, just so we can see what's the best value here, see if we see anything we like. Now, I don't like getting batteries with these free promotions because we always get free batteries just like this promotion here. So don't spend $229 on an 8 amp hour battery just to get a free 5. That's what we call stupid. So, and even, like, okay, we have two LED light deals here, and although I have this and I really like it, it's overpriced. Whether it's Dewalt with theirs or Milwaukee with the rocket lights, I have both, and they're really good. They're nice lights, but LED stuff is so cheap. They have so much profit margin on this thing. They are just bending you over with the $229 price on an LED tripod light. There's a lot of better options. If you have the money to piss away, yes, it's a nice light. It works well. And you do need a big-ass battery on it, because you wouldn't think an LED light would drain a battery super quick, but it does. And it's probably just because you leave it on. You know, when you're using your circular saw, you're making a cut and it turns off, but an LED light stays on forever, or until the battery goes dead, which doesn't take long on a small battery. So this 5 amp hour actually you kind of need for a light like that. But still, okay, so I like the tool. I don't like the price, but if you want it, you're getting the free 5 with that. So a couple other guys, they don't have a ton of options, and just about all these are at their regular price. It's not at a sale price. But if you're in the market, the free 5, that's an expensive battery, and it's not just the normal, it is the Power Stack again. So I pulled up the D-handle rotary hammer. I think that's a pretty good use of it. And only $229, which is comparably slightly cheaper than the others. What was this one? That was that window. Got that. Boom. Okay. So over to Home Depot. Now, this is a special buy of the day. I have a couple of special buy of the day deals that I'm going to share with you because it was tool related, obviously. Again, earlier this week we did a video that was specifically on the Home Depot special buy of the day. I didn't think this collection was as good as that, so we're just throwing in a couple into this video, which it's largely, as you're going to get to see here in a second, on Amazon tool deals. But I did think this one was worth it, and if you're a rigid owner, you definitely should be looking at the special buy today. You can just go to this link right here. Boom, boom, boom. Like, the timestamp should have already popped up for this deal, because I'm on the ball and shit these days, you know what I mean? I'm like very diligent and organized. And I'm turning over a new leaf where I'm starting to get my shit together just a little bit. Not too much. I don't want you guys thinking like, don't get too high hopes, okay? I don't want to get the expectations too high, because then I'll fail to meet them and then you're just going to be disappointed. But if you're a rigid owner, you should definitely be checking out the special buy of the day, because there was a lot of them. The earlier one was Milwaukee. This was Ridge's turn, apparently. Dewalt fans, we're still just sitting around with our thumb in our ass because Dewalt or Home Depot doesn't want to put out any Dewalt deals. But at least Acme Tools came in and saved the day. So here we have the 18-volt cordless 3-tool combo kit, brushless, mid-torque impact wrench, grease gun, and digital inflator. A couple of important things to point out on this. No matter what tool platform you're in, you got to get the cordless inflator for your platform. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the Dewalt one, even though most of my tools are Dewalt. But no matter which one you already have the batteries and the chargers for, it is just, they're so convenient and useful beyond tires. Maybe you got pool floaties or basketballs or whatever you got to inflate, man. You got a little friend you got to inflate. I know the bear does. Don't even start. Why? Why'd you got to go there? You're doing good, and then you had to... So you got to get the inflator. Now, the mid-torque, general automotive, little DIYer homeowner, which is probably the vast majority of the rigid lineup owners, mid-torque's going to do 90% of what you need. Unless you're doing like heavy machinery, you got farm equipment, you got big trucks. Okay, then you're doing a little bit less with it. It's still doing a lot, but it's doing a little bit less. But like just regular car shit, oh man, mid-torque, it's where it's at. It'll do most of everything you need. And then you got the grease gun. Now, I really kind of like this for like someone who does have some equipment, has some trailers, or maybe has some farm stuff, or because you're getting the inflator, you always got tires you got to inflate. Grease gun, you're always greasing stuff. And then of course we're always trying to bust a nut. So it's a nice little 3-tool combo there for $219. Here we have the Milwaukee M18 cordless multi-tool with a 2 amp hour battery. It's $99. Again, part of the special buy of the day. Who knows what tomorrow brings for us as far as the price, but for today it is $99. Now, when we're talking about the major brands, and major like name brands, I don't count Rigid or Ryobi in that. I don't count like Hart Tools in that, but Milwaukee, Dewalt, Makita, Bosch, those kind of guys. Anytime you get a bare tool for $99, you're doing pretty good. I mean, you're definitely not getting screwed whenever you can get a bare tool for $99, kind of regardless of what the tool is. But in this instance, we're also throwing in that 2 amp hour battery, and everyone needs an oscillating tool. They're just too versatile and too many things you can do with an oscillating tool to not have one in your toolbox, not have one on the shelf. So if you're getting it anyways, yeah, it's only a 2. It's not the 5 that Acme was given with the Dewalt, but it's also a cheaper tool. But it's still useful. You can still use it. You can use it while you're charging your bigger batteries. On to the Amazon deals. Again, these will all be linked down below. Most of them were posted today and working right now. I do have a couple of caveats that we're going to look at. Then some that were posted yesterday, but... I have no reason to believe any of them are sold out, although one of them is close. But it does have a variation that is still a good deal. First up, we have the 13-in-1 Survival Gear and Equipment by Ass Aber. It's 50% off, normally $40. Going to be down to $19.99. It's supposed to go through the 12th. I really like these little kits. It's not going to be the highest quality tools in the world, but... it's all compact. It's got a bunch of stuff. You going camping. You going fishing. Just leave it in your glove box or your center console or something. We got a knife. We got a spork. Got a flashlight. Tactical pen. All sorts of stuff. A little ninja wallet guy. And this little chainsaw. Cord saw. Whatever they call it. I want to use one time. I just want to cut one branch, okay? I want to see how much of a pain in the ass it is. I'm going to cut one branch, and then I'm going to see firsthand how much of a pain in the ass it is to use, and I'm going to say, never again. Never do I want to cut a branch with one of these again. But I want to try it once. $19.99 for all of that. Those are Christmas presents right there, folks. We're looking at Christmas presents. You get a pen, you get a flashlight, you get a knife, you get a spork. You're welcome. Christmas shopping is done with one purchase. Portable cordless electric sprayer, 2.1 big gallons. Retractable spray head, 2600 milliamp hour lithium battery. Portable pressure washer by Fantic, and it is 30% off, but we also have a $10 coupon right now on the Amazon item detail page. So normally $130. After both discounts, I think it's about $80. $80 and change. 2.1 gallons, actually pretty decent. Get a little sprayer. That says for camping, shower, washing your dog. Anytime you need portable water, you can give a little spray. You'll come up with some uses for it. I think it's a pretty nice deal there. Now here's the one. The title's a little wrong right now. It's going to be right here in a little bit. Almost sold out, but we have a variation that's still a good deal. Now this was posted yesterday, so some people already got take advantage of the deal. 48-inch, actually 61-inch, rolling portable workbench for garage. You got the hardwood top, adjustable legs. This is by Fedmax. The 61-incher is limited stock right now. It was full stock yesterday when it originally posted, in my defense. $117.99. Really good deal for that. Now, I have the 48-inch. This was a video we did back on Cyber Monday, the last time that I saw this on sale, which, if you didn't realize, Cyber Monday was a while ago. It's kind of a while ago. So the 48-inch, almost the same as a 61-inch, obviously just the size. You get either rubber feet at the bottom, or you can put these swivel casters on. The height is adjustable with these little thumb wheel guys. I still have mine down in the basement. That's where this video was recorded. And you can see there's pink paint all over it and stuff. So I've beat it up a little bit, and it's super sturdy. And I think it a really good value at $117.99 for the 61-incher. Now, limited stock. The 48-incher does not have any banner saying that it's limited stock or in any way about to sell out, and it's $114 right now. So it's a few dollars cheaper, but the 61 is a little bit better value. So I'm leaving it at the 61 if I notice that it does sell out, and it will. It's probably going to be sold out by the time you see this because it's limited now. This will automatically redirect to the 48, so maybe I won't have to change. I'll have to change this part. But it'll automatically redirect to the 48-incher once the 61 is sold out. Drywall taping knives. 5-piece stainless steel, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. All of them that you'll need. Premium drywall skimming blades. Rubberized grip handle by Sumed. And it is 50% off. Got 86 reviews. 4.5 out of 5 championship belts. $32.99, what's that, about $16.50 for 5 of those guys. Pretty good deal there. And if you need to practice, I got lots of places you can practice around here. You practice over here, because your practice is still better than anything I can do. I'm terrible at this. I hate drywall mud. I think I'm going back to paneling. Let's see if they have some of that 80s and 70s paneling still around in the stores. Haven't looked for it in a while, but Menards might still stock that stuff. And boy, better than damn drywall. But there you go. Go do some mudding. Gear wrench. This deal is slightly different than what's displayed. Again, this was posted yesterday. Like, you gotta be. Sometimes videos lag. You know, we got stuff going on, especially now, trying to catch up from being sick. Behind on everything, so we can't always do a video, right? So you gotta check the website. You can't always be prompted with the video. You gotta go check it out on your own sometimes, because this deal is still good, but not as good as it was yesterday. Gear wrench, 68-piece, 1/4-inch and 3/8-inch drive mechanic tool set, 6 and 12-point standard, deep, SAE, and metric. You're getting it all, except for 1/2 inch. But everything else, you're getting it all, and you're not getting like 3/4 inch or anything big. But you're getting it all. It was yesterday at $70. Now it's up to $77.63. I'm imagining this $70.99 might have been a price match of some store, and I just couldn't find who had it for that price. But the $77.63 is absolutely price matching Home Depot, who, because of the word price matching, also has it at $77.63. Advanced Auto sells it for $106, and Acme Tools sells it for $107. You're getting the handy dandy case, couple of ratchets, extensions, shorties, and deep wells. A nice little array, and small enough and light enough to be portable. Take it with you to a project. Not getting up and down, going back and forth to the toolbox. Maybe you got a little road game you got to go to, and you can bring a set of tools to at least get you there, you know. To go with our new sockets, we have the Cordless electric ratchet wrench. 3/8-inch drive, 12-volt power ratchet wrench. 40 foot-pounds, which, if that is accurate, actually makes it a little bit stronger than the Milwaukee M12. 300 RPM, which, again, if accurate, is a little bit faster. I believe the Milwaukee is 200 or 250, and then the foot-pounds is about 35. I believe those numbers are right. Include lithium-ion battery and charges by Pulitio. And it is 40% off. Normally $50. Going to break it down to, what, about $30? We'll call it $29.99 to sound better. The reviews aren't showing up on this, but if you open it up on the Amazon page, there was a ton of reviews, and vast majority really good. Cordless ratchet, another little handy dandy ass thing to have, and this is like a cheap one. You get that Milwaukee one. I mean, if you get the OG Milwaukee one, you're still $100 or so, but you get the other ones, $179, $199. We actually had a deal where we had some stuff to go with it the other day, but generally priced, normal price. If you were just on a random ass day walking to Home Depot, you're looking at like close to $200 for one of those ratchets. So one thing I really like to do with this type of tool, especially if it's something that you haven't used before or don't know if you would like or whatever, I like buying the Amazon like knockoff brand ones and just seeing first off, how do I like the tool in general? Is this something that I think I would use a lot of? And then from there, is this one seem a good enough quality that I just stick with this? Or I like the concept, but I want a higher quality one, so now I'm going to go jump and get the Milwaukee or go get the Dewalt or something like that. I did the same thing with like the pruners, those little cordless pruners. Check them out. See if you like them. Give it a little test first. Go cheap first. Because if you end up never using it or hate the tool, it sucks to spend $200 on it and then it just sits there. Digital multimeter, intelligent voltage tester, automatic manual mode, 4,000 counts, voltmeter, AC, DC, voltage, resistance, continuity by Goop Tomes, and it is 40% off. Start out at $16.99, not bad price. Gotta fix that, hang on. Much better. Okay, so after our 40% off, it's only going to be about $10. Really good deal for a digital multimeter. Little beater guy. Give you your basic functions. Hey, by the way, lots of new stuff in the daily Amazon promo code list. You can see the most popular page on the website. About 300 new deals every day, Monday through Friday. New stuff on the weekends, but not nearly as much because Chinese don't work on weekends, and it's largely populated by the Chinese. Which, by the way, did you see their Olympic divers? They're scoring like hundreds, and the girls from the U.S. are getting like 60s. Man. And by the way, watching this Olympic stuff, there's so many girls, guys, whatever, from other countries that come to the U.S. to train. Like, they go to this school, and like, wait a second. Like, does it? I'm okay. I know, like, genetically and everything or whatever, lineage-wise, you're from that other country. But if you learned the skill or developed it through don't we get like half that medal? Kind of seems like bullshit. And then you got other people who like were born and raised here, but they had a great grandpa that was born in France or something. So it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be the French skier. They don't do skiing in the summer, whatever. You know what I mean? It's all kind of bullshit. It's like, I couldn't make the American team, so let me find some ancestor born in another country so I can get into the Olympics. But if you weren't good enough to make the team in the country you live in, I mean, you're going to go, but you're not going to win, obviously, because you couldn't even make the team. Here we have the Kinetic Recovery Rope, Tow Rope, Heavy Duty Off-Road Snatch Strap, Extreme Duty 4x4 Off-Road by Vavor. Friends at Vavor coming in hot with the amazing deals. So this is a 20-footer, $30,580. Would capacity be the right word? I don't know if capacity is exactly the right word, but $53.99. These things are always expensive, but we got a 50% promo code, so right around $27, $27, $28, something like that. You think you could use this for, boy, I'm not like a water sports person. Like a tow rope for, what's the damn thing called when they like sit on a tube and they get towed by a boat, or like on skis and they get towed by a boat. There's names for those things. Anyway, is it like this? It's probably longer than 20 feet though. I feel like by the time it got attached to the boat and you're there, you're like a little bit too close. Anyway, at that rating, I think it would be okay. You might have to link a few of them together. Maybe they use different ropes altogether. I'm just talking out my ass now. 6 amp smart battery charger, 6 volt, 12 volt trickle charger, and maintainer. If you remember earlier this week, we had a 1 amp charger, which is more of a maintainer and trickle charge. You know, it's a slow guy. This 6 amp definitely a lot faster. Maybe, you know, it says maintainer, and I'm sure it can do different levels or whatever, but slightly different. This one's by Gulu, and it is 60% off. So normally $59.99. That's 50% promo code, 10% coupon. So it brings down to about $24. And this Gulu brand does a lot with this type of electrical stuff, with battery chargers, jump starters, the portable power stations, which they're kind of all in the same realm of product. So they've been around for a while and a lot of good reviews. So I wouldn't worry about the quality of it when it's the Gulu stuff. 4-pack rechargeable headlamps, 230-degree wide beam headlamp for adults. LED headlamp. This is adults-only headlamps here, okay? You don't want to tell the kids what's going on with these headlamps. Camping gear, 6 modes, motion sensor. My favorite sensor is the motion sensor. You turn that motion sensor on, you got the little thing on the side of your head, and you just flick your wrist. You just whoosh, 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 whoosh. And light goes on, light goes off, light goes on, light goes off. It's actually pretty damn handy. So we're getting a 4-pack of these guys. They're 65% off. Normally $44. 50% promo code. 15% coupon on the page. It brings it to like under $20. Whatever it is, it's under $20. For 4 of them, that's $5 a piece. Rechargeable. You got the long like bar light across the front, more of a flood. Then we got the spot style on the side here. It's rechargeable. I have one. I don't know if it's by this exact brand. It looks like the same damn thing. And I actually use it pretty often because the thing I like about it is it's super lightweight and it's like flat against your head. When you get the bulky ones, especially like the one I have that's the Olight. I think it's Olight. No, I'm pretty sure it's Olight. It's a regular flashlight that then has like a holder with a head strap. That's fine for some stuff. For some, it's not bad at all. But for other things, like working on a car or something, you're always smacking that thing because it's like this big bulky thing sticking out of your head. You're smacking it under the hood or the dash or, you know, wherever you're going, your head's hitting it. And that's totally annoying. Plus, there's that extra weight that like drags down on the front of your head, which for most of them, that actually doesn't matter. But there's like one Olight I have. I swear it's a 10-pound flashlight, and it's going to break my neck. These, you don't have all that bulkiness. No extra weight. It's just like a headband. Doubles as a headband. So you don't even have to do that man bun. You just pull it all back and put it in your headband. With your limp-wristed handshake. I don't know where that came from. I know where it came from. Gear wrench, 33-piece, half-inch drive, 12-point mechanic tool set, standard and deep SAE. My favorite. Not even sarcastically. So earlier we got the quarters and the 3/8. Now we're rounding out the set with the half-inch. You get the breaker bar there. You get the ratchet, some extensions, universal, deeps and shallows. Does it say? I'm guessing. Oh yeah, 12-point. 90-tooth gear in the ratchet there. Nice 4-degree swing arc. Not like them old Craftsmans where it's like 20 teeth in there and you got to wrap it all the way around 360 before you grab the new tooth. This one's going to be $98.60, pretty close with Home Depot at $106.74, but then Acme Tools full-blown retail at $142. So $98.60. Pair it with that other one, $150 deep, and you got a whole 1/4 inch through half-inch set. Precision screwdriver, 13-in-1 multi-bit small precision screwdriver. Gonna have another cordless version coming up here in a second, so if you don't like the manual labor, I got it automated for you. This is by Strabito, and it is 50% off. We have the magnetic or mangetic. Is it a misspelling or is it a word that I don't know? What is mangetic? Pen-shaped pocket screwdriver. Definitely like all the little bits being able to collapse inside there. $9.99, 50% off, $4.99. But that's a really good deal for $5. It's like the price of a gallon of gas, and this is a lot more useful. Actually, gas went down a little bit. I was shocked. It's welcomed. Bidenomics. High gas prices. Magnetic nut driver. Screwdriver bit set. 30-piece, quarter-inch metric, and SAE nut drivers. 14-piece screwdriver bits with bit holder by Thear. 40% off. Comes in the handy-dandy zip-up case. It's like a little mini bastard version of that Tool Ant sale, or Tool Ant kit that we had on sale. Was it just last week? I really liked that set. That was a full-blown, nice set. This, still good, but like a quarter of the pieces. $24.77, 40% off. Gonna be, what is that, $15 or so? Get all your nut drivers. You're driving all the nuts. You can screw it too. Dewalt 20-volt max cordless drill driver, 1/2 inch, 2-speed with the 2 amp-hour battery and charger. Only $89 on Amazon. It's a brushless tool. I think we saw this like 2 weeks ago, but I just thought, man, for $89 to get a brushless drill, major brand, and the battery and the charger, the full kit for $89. That is such a good deal. Maybe you got an old brushed motor version. Time to upgrade for $89. Get your feet wet in the Dewalt platform for $89. 14-inch bolt cutter, heavy duty cutting, heat treated, plier head, durability, strength, ultimate. Cut steel wire, chain link fence, metal rod, screws, locks, padlocks. 40% off by ZKH. Normally $28. We have a 20% promo code, a 20% coupon. That's 40% total. Coming off the $27.99. Again, that's got to be real close to $15. Public school math says close to $15. Here's that electric version, again by Thear. Electric screwdriver, 54-in-1 cordless mini power precision screwdriver set, 48 magnetic bits, rechargeable, torque repair tool kit with an LED light. Comes with the handy dandy case. $29.77, 40% off. That's going to be more than $15 that time. We're going to call it $18. Gonna call it $18. What if you don't like the manual labor? You want to speed it up, make it less work. Performance tool, 10-inch slip joint pliers, 10-inch, it's good size. $5.99. It says normally $18.99, but that sounds like a lot for performance tool pliers. $18.99. JV Tools sells it for $8.40. Of course, you're going to have to add shipping to that, so it makes it a little bit worse. And Tools ID has it for $10.55. Again, you would have to add shipping to that, so it makes it a little worse. Now, if you go to the Amazon page, there was a whole drop down. There had to be 15, maybe 20 different pliers. Not all of them were on sale, but several of them are on sale. So if you're looking for some cheap pliers and don't necessarily want the slip joints, there was some tongue and groove. There was like wire cutter style. I didn't look at every one of them. This looked like the best deal to me from what I skimmed. So $5.99 for the pliers. So that wraps it up, guys. All the deals I got for you had at Acme Tools with the free 5 amp-hour power stack battery to start things off. Had the rigid deal over at Home Depot, the Milwaukee oscillating deal at Home Depot, and then all of these amazing Amazon deals. So the first ones, you already saw the timestamps, but if you missed them, that should be like in the bar in the description, wherever the hell they put it. And then in the actual description, I'll put all the links down to the Amazon things. Hopefully everything's still in stock for you, ready to go. So thanks for watching. Make sure to give the video a like, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and I'll see you guys next time.